Okay, can you see it? All right. We're going to simplify as what we said yesterday. Okay? So let's see, how do we simplify a complex rational expression? How do we do that? Okay? There are two methods. There are two methods. And I'm going to go with one very simple example so that you know what's going on. Okay. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one. And again, I want you to stay engaged, okay? Well, use your time while we are working together. Okay. This is a complex fraction, okay? This is a fraction, and this is a rational expression, that is a rational expression, and then you have this long line. What does this long line stand for? Division. All right, so you are perfectly right. Just use that idea, okay? Then let's do it. It is what? 4 over c divide, are you with me? Okay, divide what? The whole denominator, which is 7 over c plus 2 over c squared, right? Okay. Do they have the same denominator? What is the common denominator? C squared. So you need to multiply c here. You need to multiply c there. Am I correct? So you multiply c over c. Are you with me? All right. So 4 over c divided by, now they both have the c squared as the common denominator, so the denominator will become c squared. How about the numerator? 7c plus 2. You got it. Okay? You have 4 over c divided by this fraction, or rational expression. Can I change the division to multiplication? So it's over c times c squared over 7c plus 2, right? All right. Now, do you see anything that we can simplify? Yes. Yes, they both have c as common factor, so I can divide out c. Is that okay? So what do you have now? 4c over 7c plus 2. Bingo. You got it. Perfectly correct. So this is your answer. This is approach that you use this long division line and write it as a division. Is that okay? All right. Now, some people say, Dr. Chen, I remember when I learned in pre-algebra, I learned that I can multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. I say yes. So you would like to make use of that. Okay, so let's do it. You want to make use of that property, then multiplying the same thing, that you make it simpler. Well, the reason why it's so complex is because you have denominator, denominator, denominator. What is the least common denominator here? C squared, right? Is that c squared? So you say, you know what, Dr. Chen? I'm going to multiply c squared over c squared. If you do that, you are multiplying 1. Am I correct? Right? So it's still okay, right? All right, now let's multiply. 4 over c times c squared. What do you get? 4 over c times c squared. What is c squared? C squared over 1, right? You get what? 4c. Thank you. How about this? 7 over c times c squared. What do you get? Okay, let me write it down so that you know we are not skipping steps. Okay, so using distributive property, so plus 2 over c squared times c squared. Do you know what I'm doing? Okay, so now 7 over c times c squared, you get what? 7c. Do you know why you get 7c? Because c squared is c squared over 1, right? Yes? C squared is c squared over 1. This c will go into that c, so you have 7c. Yeah? How about this? C squared over 1. So this c squared and that c squared will be divided out. So what do you get? 2. So you get 4c over 7c plus 2. Yay! You got it the same. Aren't you getting the same? This one and that one. Okay? So these are the two methods. Okay? You either consider this a long division, or you can multiply by the LCD. Is that right? This is LCD. Don't you love it? We got it. That is one more. Okay, we will do many more, not just one more. Can I have you look at your textbook and give me a good one that you like, okay? Oh, yeah, no problem, of course. Okay, can I have you look at 5.3? Choose the one that you feel is so ugly, and we do together. Let's choose a very ugly one. Okay, as ugly as you want. I have a good one. Do you want to see? Okay, can I have this removed? Is it okay now? All right. This is the one. X minus y to the power negative 1 over x to the power negative 1 minus y to the power negative 1. Oh, you say, my gosh, Dr. Chen, you have so many negative 1, negative 1. They are all in the sky. What is that negative 1 for? It's for the power, exponent, right? When your exponent is negative, that means you take what? Reciprocal. Am I correct? You are taking the reciprocal. So you are taking reciprocal of the whole thing. So actually you are doing this. Is it okay now? This is something you have to ask yourself. Do you understand? Yes or no? Yeah. Because this, you have to look at it as a whole thing, right? So it's this whole thing taking power negative 1. So it's 1 over the whole thing. Is that clear to you guys? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now look at this. This is the power negative 1 of just x. So this is what? 1 over x. Minus, this is the power negative 1 of y. So this is what? 1 over y. Is that okay now? Okay, good. Which way you like? You like to do the long division, or you like to multiply by LCD? See, now everybody has different preference. Do both. Good. All right. So let's do division first. Okay. So this is 1 over x minus y divided by 1 over x minus 1 over y. Does it make sense? Yes. Okay, now I need to write this as a single rational expression, right? Now you have two, right? I need to combine them. So how do you subtract? Do they have the same denominator? So you have to find what? Common denominator. What is the common denominator? Tell me. X, y. You are awesome. So, but you need to decide what to do. For this one, you need to multiply y over y. For this one, you need to multiply x over x. Do you see that? So you will have 1 over x minus y divided by what? Y minus x over xy. Yes? So far, so good? Now you need to change the division to what? Multiplication. So it's 1 over x minus y times what? xy over y minus x. You are awesome. Okay, then what's next? Well, this is a whole factor. That is a whole factor. Do we have common factor? No. So you cannot divide out anything. So now let's multiply the numerator. In the numerator, it will be 1 times xy, so you get xy. Am I correct? How about the denominator? This is x minus y, and the other one is y minus x. Oh, they're opposite, right? So this is x minus y times y minus x, which is x minus y, and then times -1. Is that right? So what do you get now? You say the answer will be xy, and then the denominator will be 1 minus y, x minus y squared, and you have this -1, you can put it in the numerator. You see what I'm saying? This x minus y times x minus y is x minus y squared. And this -1, you can leave in the denominator. Sorry?
You can put it on the outside?
Yeah, you can put it outside. Yeah, you can do that. No problem. Outside.
But it's the same thing, right?
It's the same thing, of course. Okay? Right? Okay. Now, the other way. What is it the other way? You like to multiply LCD, yeah? Okay, so are we done with this? I will leave it. I'm not taking away. Okay. All right, now, the other way is x minus y to the power -1 over 81. You know what? First of all, this one has to be correct. If you didn't write this correctly, you cannot continue. Am I correct? Okay, so make sure this is correct. This is the whole thing, okay? So it's 1 over the whole thing. 1 over x minus y over 1 over x minus 1 over y. Now, you would like to multiply LCD. What is LCD? This is x minus y. This is x. This denominator is y. So what is LCD? They are all different, right? So LCD will be multiply all of them. It's x times y times x minus y. Is that okay? Yes or no? Yes. So I multiply LCD 1 over x minus y times x times y times x minus y. And here, 1 over x minus 1 over y, right, times x times y times x minus y. I'm multiplying LCD on numerator and denominator. Are you with me? Okay, so for the numerator, look at the numerator. When you multiply all of them, the x minus y and x minus y will be what? Divide out, right? So what do you get in the numerator? xy. How about the denominator? You need to have 1 over x times LCD and also minus 1 over y times LCD. Do you see that? Did I lose some of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll let you do it.
I wanted to ask you, I understand why you got x minus y as the LCD, but how do you also get x times y?
No, here. All right, like this. This is denominator 2. This is denominator 3. This is denominator 5. What is LCD? It's 2 times 3 times 5, the least common denominator. This is 1 over x. The other one is 1 over y. The other one is 1 over x minus y. What is LCD? You multiply all that. Yeah, because they are all different. Okay? All right, good question. So now you will have xy in the numerator and the denominator 1 over x times this. Well, you just, if you are not sure, do one more step. Are you with me? I need to distribute, right? Is that right? I need to distribute. So now x will be divided out here, and here y will be divided out. Yes? Yes or no? Yes. So the answer will be xy over, this is y times x minus y minus x times x minus y. Okay? So far so good? But now you look at the denominator. Oh, they both have x minus y as common factor, right? Can you combine, can you factor that out? Yes. So you will have xy and then x minus y times x minus y. Because x minus y is common, right? So, what do you have? Oh, I'm so sorry, y minus x. Yeah, I factor it out. I factor out the negative. Oh, let's not to factor right now so that you see that extra step. Okay, you have y minus x times x minus y, okay? But y minus x is the opposite of x minus y. So you have xy and then negative x minus y times x minus y. Therefore, you get negative xy over x minus y squared. Does it make sense now? Isn't that the same as this? Right? Are they the same? Yes, right? Compare. Aren't they the same? Yes. Which way you like? You like to try to read it at division, or you like to multiply LCD? You know what? You are going to see. Depends on the problem. Sometimes one method is easier than the other one. So the conclusion is you need to learn both. Okay? You need to learn both. All right. Now, I would like to make you do some problem. You want to do one more again? Yeah. Okay. Can you choose one? I let you choose one and end up with I choose one, huh? Okay. Now this time it's for you. 47. What? 37? Which one? 37. 37. B squared over B squared minus 25 minus B squared over B plus 5. They are in the numerator over B over B squared minus 25 minus 1 over B minus 5. Wow. See? Yeah. Very good. Actually, for this one, probably LCD will be easy, will be pretty easy, huh? Okay, so the first one is B squared over B plus 5 times B minus 5. Are you with me? And then the second term in the numerator will be B squared over B plus 5. How about the denominators? B over B plus 5 times B minus 5. Then minus 1 over B minus 5. You see that? Okay. So, would you like to do the long division, or would you like to do multiplication? All right, so you want to find what is LCD. What is LCD? B plus 5 times B minus 5. So you are going to multiply LCD with every term. So when you multiply LCD, you are going to multiply with every term. Is that clear? So it means what? Means B plus 5 times B minus 5 times every term minus B plus 5 B minus 5 times B squared over B plus 5 over B plus 5 is B minus 5 times B over B plus 5 B minus 5 minus b plus 5, b minus 5 times 1 over b minus 5. Are you with me? I am multiply LCD with both numerator and denominator. Okay? So that means you need to multiply every term by the LCD. Right? Alright, so what do you get? This will be divided all out. And how about this? Only this divide out. And this will be divided out. And this all divide out. You see that? Alright, I will pause here. I wait until you feel comfortable and then I continue. Yes? So what do you have now? B squared. And how about here? B squared times this. How about here? B, then minus the whole thing here, right? So it will become b squared minus b minus 5 times b squared, and the denominator will be b minus b plus 5 times 1, just b minus 5. Is that okay? Now, let me hear. Here?
Because they both cancel that. B plus 5 and b minus 5.
On the right side,
Because there's only b plus 5 and
Only b plus 5 divided out with b plus 5. So you still have b minus 5 left. What do you mean underneath? This is this over 1. Right? This is this over 1. Right? Okay? So far okay?
yeah, so you're multiplying.
I multiply.
It's
We are, yeah, but, yeah. Is that okay? So now they have both b squared as a common denominator, a common factor. I can factor out b, so you'll have 1 minus b minus 5. I put the parentheses, okay? Put the parentheses. All right? That's b minus 5, right? Minus b minus 5. Is that right? So what do you get? The denominator only has negative 5. How about the numerator? It's b squared times what? 1 minus b plus 5. So you will have b squared times 6 minus b over negative 5. Okay? Okay, go back. If you, okay, all right, come up here. Come up here. Any question up to here? No. Okay, now, one more step. Yeah.
Is there any way you can like
You
divide the b with the upper
Where?
they divide out like b squared. No, above.
This with this?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. I feel, okay. Let me repeat. Can I divide this by b and that divide by b? Somebody say no. Why not? This is addition or subtraction, so it's not a factor, it's a term. When you do this, means that there's a common factor. When you say factor, it must be multiplying, but they are not multiplying. You cannot. When you have you must writing. So that's why I keep in the multiplication form. Do you see what I'm doing? I try to write it in factorization form so that I can see whether I can divide out. No, you cannot. If you do that, it's wrong because they are not multiplying together. This is a subtraction or addition, then it's not a factor. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for asking. That's a good question. Do you see what he asked? Anybody trying to divide this b with that b squared? No, you cannot, right? Because this is not a factor. When you have addition or subtraction, no way, you cannot do the dividing. Okay? Is that clear to all of you? All right. So now, this is the answer. Or some of you would like to say, well, Dr. Chen, I'm going to write this as b minus 6. And then here, I will have negative sign. So with this negative 5, I can write this as b squared times b minus 6 over 5. Yeah, you can do that. You see what I'm saying? Just a different... No. I just say or. Didn't I say or? I say or here. Okay? Okay. All right, now I would like you to is that okay? Okay. So far so good? Where you have questions? Where?
Where did the second b squared go? You know how it's b squared minus b minus 5 times b squared?
Because there are two terms, right? 1, 2. There are two terms. Am I correct? For these two terms, they have b squared as their common factor. So I factor out b squared. So b squared times, this is 1 times b squared, right? B squared times 1 minus this. Yes. Thank you for asking. This step is something that you need to look. Okay, I try to factor out the b squared out. Okay? Okay, good. Now you have a group work. Okay? Can I have all of you have piece of paper out? You are going to do one problem. .3. You turn it in. One piece of paper. No, for each person. No, it's going to be from the textbook. Do number 40. Do number 40. I will write that on the board.